If you want financial freedom in 2026, then this is the time of year to get obsessed. Get obsessed with financial clarity and becoming the version of you who handles money differently. Don't wait until January to start your New Year's resolution. Starting today will get you ahead of the game, and here's exactly what you need to do. Step one, set your target and name your number. Before you can achieve financial freedom, you have to define exactly what that means for you. So, what is your number? For some people, it's $1,000 a month, which will finally give them some breathing room, cover groceries, or just allow them to stop stressing about bills. For others, it's $10,000 a month so that you can walk away from a job that's maybe draining you or travel more. But here's the problem, most people never define what that is. So, they want to get financially free, but they never really set the destination. And that's like telling your GPS that you want to go somewhere really nice, yet you never punch in that exact address. So here's an action step. Know your number and write it down. Studies show that when you write something down, so maybe you hang it on the mirror or the fridge, it actually makes it your mission and you're more likely to accomplish it. So make it your lock screen. Whatever it is, just make it your mission. Your financial freedom starts the moment that you get specific. When you name your number, you give your money a job. It's not luck, it's not waiting for a miracle. You will get financial freedom by being intentional with your money. So don't think you need to just get lucky. Nope, you just need to get focused. Step two, develop a skill. Be willing to learn a new skill and bring in extra income so that you can level up. Income is your biggest wealth building tool, and it's what gets you there faster. You can't just save your way to financial freedom alone. You need to earn more. So let's talk about your skills. Ask yourself, what skills do I already have that could make me six figures? Are you in a career where you already have communication skills and leadership skills? Well, these skills can translate into coaching or writing or creating digital products or courses. Or maybe you're creative or organized or tech savvy. I actually once knew a wedding photographer who was good at what she did. I mean, she wasn't exceptional at first, but what changed everything was when she learned how to market herself and she mastered how to get her work seen. Her income tripled in the first year and she didn't have to reinvent herself. She already had a creative eye with photography and she was personable with her clients. She simply learned the power of stacking her skills, which for her was marketing herself. So here's your action step. Write down three skills that you already have and one new skill that you want to learn in the next 90 days. As you're developing these new skills, remember, be willing to learn and be determined and research new strategies and be willing to think outside the box because paying off debt and watching your money grow, it doesn't happen overnight. It's not an overnight process. There are proven strategies that will get you there, and earning extra income is a huge component. Can you take on a new role at work or can you do a side hustle for just a few months? Don't worry about finding the perfect extra source of income right now or making the perfect decisions. You can make some mistakes along the way. It's okay. But what's important is that you have more money coming in. Imagine not having a car payment. What would you do if you freed up $400 or $500 a month? You're going to enjoy the process of knocking out debt and watching your money get freed up and being on the other side of your debt and then leveling up because once you've paid off that debt, it allows you to set goals for yourself that are more long term. What matters most is that you develop a money mindset and you earn extra income so that you can see progress quickly and build your momentum. Step three, the rising tide. Now let's talk about your circle of friends and family. Think of your circle as a rising tide. When you're surrounded by motivated and driven people, you rise without even realizing it. If your family and friends complain about their money or their jobs and not having enough or how nothing ever changes, then that kind of energy rubs off on you. But if you surround yourself with people who are growing and investing and taking action, you'll rise with them. Think of yourself as a boat in the water. If you stay in a puddle, then you stay stuck. But if you get into an ocean when the tide comes in, you rise without even paddling. Jim Rohn said, you are the average of the 5 people that you spend the most time with. That can be inspiring or very terrifying. So who are the people that you actually turn to when things get tough? And who are the people that celebrate your wins with you or challenge you to grow or encourage you to take action? Those are the people who lift you. Now, Think of the people who drain your energy or who constantly complain about money or who complain about life or who make excuses instead of taking action. Then those are the people who can quietly hold you back, even if they don't mean to. Their mindset just becomes contagious. You can be intentional about who you spend your time with and who you listen to and whose energy you absorb. Action step on this one. First, audit your circle and ask yourself who lifts me up and who drags me down. And then plan to spend more time with the first group of people and less time with the second. Next, consider joining online communities or in person communities where people are actually chasing similar goals and building wealth and paying off debt or leveling up in their careers. Being in a space where growth is the norm, it's motivating and it builds momentum. You don't have to do this all alone. You just need the right tide to surround yourself with. So, before we get into the last step, if this video is resonating with you, then please give this video a like or consider subscribing to my channel because that way then you can get more practical strategies to pay off debt so that you can build your path to financial freedom. All right, you guys, then let's move on to step 4. Step 4 is get obsessed with your money. This is where most people quit. They just start to dabble and they read one financial book or they watch one getting out of debt video. Then they go back to scrolling on social media or they binge watch on Netflix. But the people who change their financial trajectory, they get obsessed. When you start this financial journey, go all in. Read every book you can find and listen to podcasts in the car and surround yourself with people who are going somewhere. That obsession, it's not going to burn you out. It will actually light you on fire. So think of it like training for a marathon. If you just run once a week, then you'll never finish. But if you lace those shoes up daily, your body and your mind, it begins to adapt. Obsession is what turns effort into transformation. Action step is to pick an area of your life to obsess over for the next 30 days. Maybe it's reading the baby steps to financial freedom, or maybe it's listening to the audiobook Rich Dad Poor Dad, or maybe it's joining a 30-day challenge or joining a community online. Just feed your mind with what fuels your wealth vision. Step 5, keep tabs on your money. This is the quiet step that no one claps for, but it's the one that changes everything. Don't hide your numbers and don't push them under the rug. You've got to face the music. You just need to list your debts and start budgeting because what you monitor and what you track, it grows and grows. So think of it like this. Would you invest in a company that doesn't know how much money it has coming in or how much money it has coming out? Well, of course not. But that's exactly how most people treat their personal finances. You are the CEO of your money. So you've got to start acting like it. Think of your money as a business. Businesses thrive because their owners, they pay attention and they track income and they monitor expenses and they plan ahead. If you truly want financial freedom, then you have to take your finances just as seriously. Backwards map your goals. So, what will it take to get there to the other side of your dream? And then put in the work, like cut up those credit cards or set aside a $1,000 emergency fund or pay off debt like your life depends on it. Because honestly, it kind of does. Your life does depend on it, actually, because freedom, it changes everything in your life in so many ways. It gives you options, it buys back your time and your freedom, and it gives you peace of mind when things break or life hits you really hard with rainy days. And once you're out of debt, that same discipline that you used to get out of debt can actually be transferred to you building wealth when it's time. If you want the step by step guide on how to take control of your money right now, then check out my video on how budgeting can change your life. It really breaks down exactly how a budgeting app can help you pay off debt and help you build your savings and make your money work for you, not against you. So here's a recap of the roadmap. Set your money target, build your income skills, surround yourself with a rising tide, get obsessed with your money, and keep tabs on your money. If you do these 5 things, you won't just wish for your financial freedom in 2026, you'll create it. And never forget this, you guys. This is your life, and your life is happening to you no matter what. So don't just let life happen to you. The power is in your hands. If you can dream it, you can do it. And then you become it. I challenge you to get obsessed right now. Take control of 2026 and make it the year that you design your future.